This is Mark in the Center for Online Learning and Innovation, here with a tip for instructors. There are times you want to email your entire class or course section. You're obviously not going to enter in 20, 30 email addresses one at a time. You could create a contact group in your email, but wait, somebody's already done it for you. I'll show you two ways to email your entire class. The first one using Desire to Learn, and the second one using your own Exchange email. From within Desire to Learn, the quickest way to email my class is just to go to the class list and click the button Email Class List. D2L is going to bring up a confirmation screen listing the students that will be included on the email. Then I click Send Email, and D2L creates an email blank. And I can add a subject and whatever it was I needed to say to my students. I can also add attachments, files, by uploading them, and this is a similar upload tool to what you'll see elsewhere in D2L. An important stipulation here is you'll notice that the student email addresses were installed in the blind carbon copy area. This means that when I click Send, this email will go to each of these students, but unlike if their email addresses were installed in the To block, each student will not see that the other students received this email. Each student will only see that the email was addressed to them personally. And this is for reasons that have to do with student data privacy. But rest assured, if you send an email out of D2L with your students' email addresses listed in blind carbon copy, your students will get the email. They just won't see how many other students in the class, and specifically which other students in the class, received the email. That's all that means. Okay, I click Send, and this email is on its way. After the email is sent, I can navigate away from this screen to anywhere else I need to go in D2L. Outside of D2L, I can also quickly email my class by using my faculty email that's run through Microsoft Exchange and typically appears through either desktop or web-based Outlook. So I've got this email I want to send to my students, and I can send that email to a single address which will then distribute it to all students enrolled in the course, as well as send it back to me. Say, for example, I'm teaching History 121 Section A. So I'll enter HIS 121A at canisius.edu. Once I've put that in there, I click Send, and this email is on its way to my students in my HIS 121A class, and it will also be sent back to me. What's kind of nice about this is this email address will only work for those people who are enrolled in the class, either as a student or an instructor, through Banner, our information system here on campus. What that means is you're not going to get spam from the outside world. It can be a little frustrating sometimes because if you want to have someone email your entire class from outside the class, they're not going to be able to use this email address because it won't work for them. It will only work for people that are in the class. The quickest way to solve that problem is have them send the email to you, and then you can forward it on to your class. Both systems, this system, and I'll provide an example here from D2L, will send the email that you sent to your class back to you as well, so you will have a copy of it as well. You can find us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and at our blog. You also can check out our growing range of tutorials, resources, and other learning opportunities in our Center for Online Learning and Innovation Wiki that is linked in the notes below this video.